Author's note. This video is my review of The Raccoons and the Lost Star, based on The Raccoons by and directed by Kevin Gillis, published by Gillis Wiseman Productions and Atkinson Film Arts, starring the voices of Len Carlson, Bob Dermer, Dottie West, Carl Banaz, Fred Little, Sharon Lewis, Nick Nichols, Rich Little, and Michael McGee as Cyril Sneer. Rated TVG. Footage is taken from the original 480p recording.
At last, the star! Once I have it, nothing and no one will be able to stop me! I will conquer Earth!
Back when I was a kid, I grew up watching a variety of shows on television. One of them that I saw on the Disney Channel was an animated series known as The Raccoons, which includes this 49-minute shout-out to Star Wars of all movies. Schaefer was just an ordinary dog on planet Earth, until he smuggled himself away on a spaceship leading to another planet. He aids the resistance group against an Imperial commander who plans on conquering the Earth, Cyril Sneer.
Cedric, my boy, look around! I'll soon be the owner of Earth!
The Raccoon series always had a type of charm when it came to its animation, designs, and backgrounds, and as a made-for-TV film, it's actually pretty good, considering when it was made and how hand-drawn animation on TV has come a long way. In fact, I actually consider the backgrounds to be far more impressive than expected, creating a type of magic that resonates with this franchise. And while the jungle is different from the evergreen forests, it's still something to behold. As for the story, it feels like a lighthearted take on not just the iconic Star Wars trilogy, but also Sonic Sat AM, as it deals with a group of freedom fighters saving all of the animals from the evil that is Cyril Sneer. In fact, despite the fact that the Raccoon series was a different story, especially compared to this film, there is a part of me that wished this movie was its own animated series, mainly because I thought Kevin Gillis wrote this movie too well. Well played, Kevin!
Don't you know me?
How could I? We just met.
Well, Schaefer is meant to be the main protagonist who recognizes the raccoons of this world as similar to his own friends, along with seeing alternate versions of Ralph, Melissa, and especially Bert Raccoon. I actually thought Sophia Tutu stole the show with this special, not just as the first familiar face, but also because of her own side story of aiding the resistance, plus her connection to her boyfriend Cedric Sneer. But over time, I felt sorry for what Sophia went through, being betrayed by her boyfriend's father and locked away. I'm actually glad she got through at the end.
And you bring back an Earth dog? You stupid lummox! I'll have your stripes!
Cyril Sneer has always been a staple with the Raccoons since the very start, and this special is no exception. He went from a greedy miser in the original series to a dictator in this movie, showcasing his own wrath, cunning, and deception. But regardless if he's an aristocrat or an authoritarian, Cyril Sneer will always be one of the most entertaining characters on the Raccoons, and this film is no exception to the rule.
They won't get through that tunnel alive!
If you're new to the Raccoons, I recommend giving the Raccoons and the Lost Star a playthrough. Yes, the story is a lot different from the main series, but it also shows that even alternate stories, especially from Kevin Gillis, can bring a lot of heart to an iconic franchise. And I couldn't ask for anything more, so go ahead and check it out when you get the chance.